What's up, you lot? Happy cam belt day. The boy's getting himself some new jewellery. So just smashing a bacon sandwich, thanks to the wife. Setting the tools up and waiting for Robbie to come, who actually saved our life on the clutch, telling us what the noise was, that we didn't panic. He's going to come and help me because he owns VWHQ. So he said to me, these cam belts can be a little bit tricky. So I said, fancy giving me a hand then. So I've got this ready, an old AdBlue tub ready to catch the fluids, because you have to do the water pump on these engines because they're actually on the cam belt, so it's safer to change the water pump at the same time, because if the water pump fails, engine kaput. So I'm going to drop the fluids out. I'm also going to change the fluids and put some brand new antifreeze in, because we don't know how much is in there, so better to be safe than sorry whilst we're doing it. Then we've got to get it jacked up, get all the bits and bobs off around the outside, get in there and see what we've got to go. Let's take a look at the kit that we're going to replace, featuring bacon sandwich. So this is the water pump. Like I say, it's driven off the cam belt, so you're best to replace this. I think it was like 25 quid. Why not? And then this is the cam belt kit. You get your belt, you get your tensioner, and I think this is a self-adjusting hydraulic tensioner. I think that's a hydraulic ram there, and that was all 122 quid. So 122, not broken engine, 25 quid, why not change that? So the water rushed out too fast, but our nice little makeshift water catcher, we dropped the bottom hose off there, emptied it all out. Now to get this auxiliary belt off, then get the jack underneath the engine and get this off, get the engine mount off. Well, I say auxiliary belt, but it's got no aircon on it. So the aircon pipes are there, but there is no aircon pump. They've just been cut off. Now, a lot of people do this, obviously, for power. Now, I know when you get your bigger cars, like your Porsches, your Lamborghinis, all that stuff, they've got enough power, your R8s, to have aircon. Even race cars take the aircon off, but they believe that it doesn't really make a difference. But I think on a car like this, down to weight, friction, power loss, 1 horsepower really matters. So they've saved me a job there. I just always got to remember that when that auxiliary belt goes, well, it's not an auxiliary belt now, it literally is just a alternator belt. When that goes, to keep it, because it's not going to be the standard belt on here, so I need to use that belt to measure up what goes on here. I'm just going to show you how you detension that as well. It's way simple. Well, we're in there, guys, and I can't wait to ask Robbie when I get here, but from my knowledge, this isn't right. So the cam belt is already hanging off the pulley, and you can move it with your fingers. It's been rubbing on the casing. So do you know when I said slow down? Oh, some dirt on the lens. Do you know when I said slow down and stop being an idiot? It looks to me like the tensioner has started to give way, or even the water pump. It's lost its tension. And that cam belt was probably months from coming off there and kaput. Right, so we're deep in, guys. Cam belt's loose, pulley's off. Sorry, adjuster's off, sorry, no. Now trying to get the pulley off. The man, the myth, the legend's here.
Hello.
TVS, VWHQ, what was the third one? Mr. Robbie, we are going to bring you a video of his Mark II. And my 3/8 ratchet has given up the ghost, so yeah, my 3/8 ratchet's given up the ghost. Snap-on need to replace it. We're lucky Robbie's bought some of his. I'm going to try and get this pulley off. He actually couldn't give me an answer either, apart from sarcasm, to why the belt was halfway off. So, get the pulley off and then get the belt back on. No, water pump first. Water pump first, then the belt back on. We are deep in this cam belt change. But all good. All good so far. Guys, at this point, you can tell that I'm still new to recording on YouTube because I spoke too soon and everything went downhill from there. You do get to see further on in the video to why, but I'm going to explain. So the kit that was on there, someone had shoehorned, bodged, made a golf cam belt kit fit. They'd cut some of the strengthening features on the pulleys and on the tensioners to make it fit around the engine mount. Now, this is why I think the belt didn't fit and it was loose. Is this because it's a stronger belt, more horsepower? I don't know. Did they get the wrong kit? We do not know. But what happened was this, as you see in a video in a second, was a bolt, and we needed a threaded stud. Now, I called Volkswagen. Don't make them anymore. They could ship them in a couple of weeks' time. Called around all your normal places. Nothing had it. Finally got onto TPS. TPS Coventry. Absolute legends. TPS, because they said, we've got one. It's £5 with the nut. Luckily, Robbie was there because Robbie actually knew that they don't make them for this car anymore, but he recognised that the 2-litre TSFI, whichever, I'm saying it backwards, it doesn't sound right, had the same stud on. So if we ordered that one, so we got the part number, called TPS, and they said, we've got one, we close in 25 minutes. Now, for this video, there was no speeding done. But we got there within 2 minutes, and the guy said, I didn't think you were going to get here. Roll the video. £5.62, I'll take anything. Whatever the cost. Let's just hope it's the right one now. If it's not the right one, it's this man's fault. So this sucker is the culprit. We're changing it from this, because now Rob Meister thinks that's a Golf, and it has this as a bolt. I cut all this to make this fit, which they shouldn't have done. Hence the mass panic we've just had to go and sort out that.
I think it's been catching on the mount as well.
Yeah. So literally mass panic to TPS to get one of these 5 minutes before it closed. Fingers crossed that's now the right bits. Water pumps in. So what this is thread, look, not thread, thread goes into there. And this is where your pulley sits. What we're going to do, we put two 13s on here. We'll get them to go up together. If I can film and do left-handed. On. You wind these on here, then you wind them back together. Once then now you can turn this one and it winds that thread in nice and tight. Don't know why I went Eastern European then. Heavens have opened. Now belts on. Pulleys on, new pins in, water pumps in. What we've got to do is, we've got to turn this that way, which will tension, but then release this pin back here, which will self-tension, and then do the nut up. We had to get a 4mm gap here. The tensioner did shoot out, and we had to throw it in the vise. You pre-tension with this pulley, do this up, and then you check that tensioner there and you pull a pin out. It's like double tensioned. Put it back together now, fill it with antifreeze, and see if she goes rap. Yeah.
It really worked, didn't it?
See you moving on it. Oh, never gets anyone that does it? Funny runs anyway. Happy? Yeah? What did you do? Yes! Good man, Robbie. I forgot to. Well, she runs, guys. Luckily Robbie was here because wasn't going to get that video. Yeah, no water leaks so far. Running, still tapping like it was before, like a good old 20 valve. Second big job success. So guys, I think Robbie looks like he's just got a computer out. We're remapping it. No. He's gonna turn one of my lights off. Let's not talk about that light because it's a road car. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Second big job done. Next one is oil filter, fuel filter. So we'll see you guys on the flip side. Spuds.